Hey, surprise, good morning. I am not at the shop this morning. I had a couple errands to do today, and I found out some information. I am so fucking relieved. In a way, I'm kind of pissed, but I got played once again. I cannot mention their names, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about. So anyways, if you'd like to help support the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com, hit that join button on the bottom. Also, all the super chats that I do get from any of these videos from now, well, a couple days ago, maybe a week or so ago, to whenever she gets tons of toys, is going to go to Miss Puggy. Let's see, and I just got to find that banner really quick. I think it's this one. Yep. All right. So, let's see if we could get a few people in here. I got a lot to discuss. It's about cheating. I'm going to do a little bit of history. But I cannot mention no names. I'm not going to mention no names. If you guys all see what's going on, I was actually had to see something for myself this morning, and my instincts right here was true. So anyways, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Stalkers, Mud Mowers, Shell, Mr. Briggs, Newly Bites, The Perkins Life of Ford, Twister V Twin Garage, Diane Shop, Katrina's Culture World, Mower Outlaw, Christopher C, Val Lady 49, Mike's World, Timothy, hashtag The Time of Hand, Polar Bear Ed, Froggy Went Knitting, Mud Mower 83, Gorilla Grower, Tampa Boys Customs, Starry North, aka my mom and dad, which is Michael Telling, Drizzly Bait Gaming, Jeff Schools, Go Karts Are Gone Fishing, Rosanna, BS Small Engine, Mud Mower Farms, Iron Dog 63, Rolling Through Life, Hal Fisher, Mud Mower Farms, Greppa's Adventures, Batchy Bubblies, Mud Digger 732, Dirtfoot Racing, Jenny, Rupek, I don't think I said that yet, Cochette, Lorna Jones, and Thomas Andrews. Those are my existing members. If you'd like to hit that join button, and I will give you a shout out every time that I do go live. This is going to be a panel live stream. So if you like, there is the link. We're going to be running that. And the topic of the conversation is cheating and the history of the relationship that I've been in. Not just recently. I'm talking about years that we were together. I'm going to explain my half of the story. So if we could get some people up here, that would be appreciated. I am like, I don't know if I should be excited, because it's a relief. Now I know exactly what the fuck was going on. Oh yeah. One more thing I gotta do here. I gotta drop myself down for a second, and we will put this up. Let's get this here because I know it's gonna get kind of bad. So we will put that there. We're gonna drop myself down for 30 seconds. You guys all seen it? I'm telling you right now, if you do not want to watch any of this drama shit, don't be here. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get something really quick here. Just give me a minute. I should have been a little bit prepared, but I did not, because this is actually going a little bit further than I expected it to go. Alright, let's see. Me and this particular person, I just got out of a relationship. We got married May 14th, 2010. And it goes back, I believe it was 4 years before that. Let's, welcome, Sparky.
Give me a minute.
Yep. So, it goes back about 4 years before that. I was living in Johnston at the time, and we had MySpace. And I happened to see this woman. I happened to start talking to her. And talking to her online. I met up with her. And it was one of those things that, deep in heart, you felt that connection with this person. And with this person, it was like you couldn't get your mind off her. So you started hanging out with her, started doing things, and a relationship formed awful quick, really, really quick. Well, during this relationship, very short relationship, when we first met, she told me that she had a child, which I thought that was, pretty cool. That's not bad, because at the time I had two younger kids, so it was not a big deal. Well, then a couple weeks later goes by. I said, well, I'd like to meet, your child. Come to find out, she comes over the house, starts crying, saying DCYF, and her mom has custody of the kids. She lied about having full custody of the kid. All right, so she has a little bit of problems. Not a problem. So we start getting into a deeper relationship. I come to find out, all right, well, she's lying on that. That should have been my, getaway card. But no, deep in heart, I thought there was still something there. Well, I had to move out of Johnston because of the situation I was in. This revolves around my Friday Night Live videos. Depression and anxiety. I had a really big drinking problem at that time, and the depression and anxiety was building up. So I figured, all right, well, now it's going to be a time for me to turn my life around. Well, I turned my life around. I moved up to Woonsocket, Rhode Island, started a whole new life up there with this lady. So, we started dating. And it got serious because now we're living together. Oh, hold on a minute. Started living together. Oh, I found out she was still with her ex-husband at the time when we first originally started dating. So, that's the second lie. First lie, she said she had a child. Come to find out she never had a child. She can't have kids. So the second lie is when I found out she was living with her ex-boyfriend and she was coming over and trying to play home with me. So I found that out. I canceled the relationship. I tore it off. In the meantime, she was already gone, out of the house for a couple weeks. I get a knock at my door. Open it up. Sheriff's Department. Serves me a restraining order, 30-day restraining order out of my own house that she's not even living in. She lied to the courts that she was living there. She wasn't living there. So anyways, I can't fight it. The sheriff's doing his job, not a problem. I grab what I can, leave the house for 30 days. Go to court to present my case in front of the judge. Guess what? Cheryl never showed up. All right. Now we know that's the third lie. So, well, I know I just said her name, but you know what? There's a lot of those ladies' names in the world. So anyways, I get home from the courts. Now I have access to this place I was living. And I go in, the house is destroyed. I was told that she had parties there. She let anybody in there, and she did whatever she wanted. All my computer stuff, when I first started doing YouTube, which was the Bossman 1973, all those wires, everything got cut. That's the reason why the Bossman 1973 YouTube videos just recently, not recently, but they stopped. Mm-hmm. Because of that fact. So this goes on for maybe a week or 2 weeks. I get this letter in the mail. The letter in the mail is from this particular person. This particular person claims that she was pregnant. All right, now I'm thinking, all right, well, it's possible. It's been about 30 days and a couple of days, about a week. So anyways, now me being serious, I'm thinking, okay, I changed my life. I'm trying to make something better for myself. Much as I know she's a compulsive liar, I'm going to take her back into the household. Because I'm not going to have another child be without a father.
Mm-hmm.
So we meet up. She ends up moving back in. Same time, she was living at her husband's house. And it goes back and forth, back and forth. Like, she was hiding things from me. Fighting back and forth, fighting back and forth. Finally, it came to a point where she moved in. Because her ex-husband found out about it. He kicked her out. So she had nowhere to go, so she moved in. Now, you know what happens after 30 days. Oh, no, not E.Mail. Not E.Mail, you gotta just show your face really quick. I gotta make sure it's you. Once you show your face, you can turn the camera back off. So, yes, I know there's people in the chat. I apologize. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm kind of stuck in my mind on one thing. Telling a little story. Well, a lot of story. So, after 30 days, you know what happens with girls? They get their period. So, she's in the bathroom. She starts crying. So I go in. I said, what's the matter? She says, I'm bleeding. So, I get all nervous. I call the One Socket Rescue. They come. They take me and her to Landmark Medical. Meantime, I called her mom. I said, Mom, I think Cheryl lost the baby. We're on the way to Landmark Medical. Now, her mom comes from Cumberland, gets in the car, goes all the way up to Landmark. So it's me and her mom sitting in the ER, emergency room, with Cheryl. She's lying on the bed. She's all upset. Well, doctor comes in after they run a whole bunch of tests, and they ask to talk to me. So I go outside, I talk to the doctor. The doctor tells me she was never pregnant. I said, how could that be? She showed me the paper saying it came positive. Apparently she falsified paperwork from one of her girlfriends that had the pregnancy test as positive, and she just put her name on it. So, at that time, we get in an argument. Because now I know she's a compulsive liar. There's something seriously wrong with this woman. So I figure, all right, we're going to stop going to church. Stop going to church every Sunday. Maybe things will change on her end. And maybe it'll help me. Well, within maybe 3-4 times going to church, now we're starting to get to know everybody. The deacon calls me into the office with Cheryl. Cheryl basically tells me she's not happy, she wants to leave. Okay, not a problem. So I move on with my life. I met this one lady, and that lasted maybe 3-4 months. I thought it was really good. So I don't know how it happened, but we ended up back together, me and my ex. We'll just call her C for now on. And it was around Christmas time. I found out she was cheating with another guy. Which she left me once again. This goes on several times. 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know how many times. I can remember at the very beginning, when she started cheating on me a lot when we were living together, there used to be this lady M, we'll call, that lived upstairs. We didn't get along because I say what I want to say. She didn't like it. So this lady M had one of her friends. Oh, man. Had one of her friends over, and Cheryl started sleeping with that friend. So, long story make it short, with everything that was going on, my depression, I had a lot of pills. I decided to end my life at that time. Well, things led into others, and I ended up in the hospital for a while. I can't say 90% of it was all because of the relationship I was in with this bad C relationship. Some of it happened to be with my children. Most of it had to do with fucking with my mind. So, after the suicide attempt, everyone in my family, all my friends, my family that was really close, they told me, stay away. Even my kids told me stay away with the C. I went against them. I tried to make it work because she was willing to fool me again. I don't know how many times she left me for another guy. I don't know how many times. Every time she left me, I tried to start another life, and it just seems like it didn't work. So anyways, we ended up back together after the suicide, and things were working out pretty well. I thought they were. Besides little, fights here and there, but besides that, I thought everything was working out well. I would like to say, 6 years ago, she's acting weird again. She ends up leaving me for this guy up in Texas, which I could say his name, Richard Brown. She moved down to Texas, and when she moved down to Texas, she filed for divorce because Richard Brown and her decided to get married. So I had no problem with that. I was already in a decent relationship. Somebody I adored, somebody I loved. Well, guess who gets a hold of me? In Texas. She's upset. She can't live down there. She's too far from her family. She needs somebody to help her out. So, stupid me. I ended a relationship that I was happy in to be able to go to get suckered again into a relationship. So, when I helped her get back to from Texas, we ended up getting back together. I ended up leaving this last relationship I was with. We'll call that lady P. All this time, she was playing mind games with me past 2.5 years. She started drinking back in June. And I've been finding a little here and a little there regarding, couples like together, they do things together. They hold hands. They go out, do certain things. At the same time, she's over here pushing me, telling me that I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. She's trying to make up excuses. What was bad on my end wasn't making her happy. To me, now, I'm fucking happy because now I know the truth. It was not me all along making her unhappy. She was the one that was unhappy that caused her to drink because she was not happy in this relationship. She started driving, working for Vanpol with this guy, Dave. I'll say his first name. He's a driver. She's a bus monitor. I think things hit it off a little too well for them because Cheryl is now dating Dave, which are Vanpool partners in their Vanpool driving. This explains the reason why I come home from work, sometimes Cheryl's in her PJs. And I questioned that. She said, I just wanted to get undressed and get in my PJs. Doesn't sound right to me. But, alright, not a problem. So, this whole time, when this argument started before Christmas, she was putting it out all on me, saying that I don't help around the house to do dishes. I don't help her with the fucking bills. I don't help her with nothing. Which that's a crack of shit, because I get fucking paid, and I do pay what I have to pay. She claims I never helped around the house. For one, I come home, the house is clean. She never asked me to do anything. What there are for dishes is barely none. Alright? Dishes are usually done. So, it's all those little things that she was unhappy she was trying to pick with me on starting a fight. But I was smart. Every time she drank, I kept my mouth fucking shut. I didn't say not one thing. She called my friends, told about my personal business. Things eventually I'm going to be able to put out on the internet when I have enough fucking balls. Alright? She harassed my family. She embarrassed me in front of my friends and family because constantly calling them or texting them when they're drunk. Disrespected my mother. Called my mom out, what, you got a fucking problem with me? That's what she says in a text, and I have texts to prove it. It came to a point where I didn't even know if I wanted to come home anymore because of this, not knowing what type of woman I'm coming home to. A good C or a drunk C? Well, that's when I called it off. I told her a long time ago, back in June, this is not what I want in a relationship. I don't want to come home to a C, a drunk. You need to get help. I reached out to one of her girlfriends regarding this. I could pull up the text eventually. I'm going to have to try to look for it. I know it's in my photos. And her girlfriend told me that C does not have a problem. I came off onto C too hard. That I was wrong for saying what I had to say because she was drunk all the time. Nobody lives with C besides myself to see what she does. How many nip bottles I found while she was packing. Well, I packed all her stuff for her. I found nip bottles underneath the bed. I found them in her drawers. Empty. Total of 14 nip bottles of Fireball. People's probably sitting here, hey, why is this guy over here saying all this stuff? You know what? Because I'm fucking tired of getting fucking played. So, after she moved out, I still never got a straight answer why I wasn't good enough for her. Because she kept on playing me over the years. I feel like I got fucking used. I feel like she fucked over my life with a whole bunch of fucking friends I have. Whole bunch of good family. Whole bunch of good friends I've had. I lost a lot of friends because of her. And it really fucking pisses me off. So, gut in my instinct right here. Past few days I was thinking, I have to find out for myself the reason why this is going on. So I went to a public area near her house where she is living now. I grabbed myself a coffee. I sat there, drank my coffee. My gut was right. Dave pulls up with the company van from Vanpool, gets out, takes a couple drags of vape. Here comes C walking around. She walked from the house she stayed from, walked around. And there's Dave, bent over, give her a kiss. You motherfucker. So this is the reason why. Yeah, I'm pissed. Because I got fucking used again. And if you are watching this, don't fucking call me, don't text me, don't even bother Marco Polo me or nothing. I've had it. I'm done. You fucked up my life way too much. I'm glad I got that off my fucking shoulders. People say, well, how come you ain't going to talk to somebody about it? Because counseling, one-on-one, sucks. I've done it for years. This is my counseling. YouTube is my counseling. I'll probably get fucking hate for this. I might get people that back me up. But tell you what, I'm glad I have a total of 16 people right now watching and listening, either agreeing or disagreeing on what I'm saying. So therefore, I want to say thank you very much. I had to blur this out and release the truth of how this C, my ex, is. And Dave, be prepared. You're in for a battle. So I'm going to open up the panel. Sparky, thank you for coming up, listening. If anybody would like to come up, give me their opinion. I'm open to be able to listen. Maybe second opinions on the outcome of what I've said. Maybe people could be able to tell me anything. I don't care. I just need to talk to somebody. I know Sparky's up there, but... And it's definitely not a Friday night for drama. For depression and anxiety. But you know what? After finding this out first thing this morning, I did send her a text. I did Marco Polo. I did post something on Facebook. And I know she got the fucking word out. So I'm hoping.
The one thing that I've always learnt in life is the people that do this kind of thing always ends up in the trash. Because they know nothing about life, how to deal with things. Yep.
Oh. Marco pulled me the other night. I guess a couple nights ago or whatever. You guys all know my phone was busted. So therefore I had a flip phone. The Marco Polo don't work on flip phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I got another phone last night. And I downloaded Marco Polo, all the apps, and it came up on that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was laughing because I got punky for my anxiety and depression.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny because when Mia passed, she wanted a kitty cat too to help her out.
I'm going to say it anyway. I was going to say it. I don't know the world's going on, but I think the whole world's gone freaking skew-whiffed. I mean, one moment something happens, the world's going to end. Next minute, this freaking shit starts. The thing is, so many people out there don't know what's going on. And if you're going to shit on your doorstep, try not to do it with somebody you actually bloody know, you know what I mean?
It's... I don't know how many times I could be able to say it. In one way, yes, I'm pissed off because I got fucking used again.
Yeah.
I got blindsided again from this fucking lady.
Yeah.
You know, but in other way, in other hand, I'm fucking happy because I seen it through my own fucking eyes.
Yeah.
When he bent over and gave her a kiss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you're co-workers, you don't fucking kiss each other unless you're fucking dating.
That's exactly it. Yeah, I tend to actually agree with that. But it's like before I met my missus, I was out without somebody, and I caught them at it, if you know what I mean, at a certain place I used to visit, and I used to go out around to my friends, and that's it. I lobbed the keys basically back to her, I packed a suitcase, went. Yeah, so, yeah.
Well, I know there's a lot of people typing in the chat. I'm gonna read some of that as well. Try to catch up with it. I apologize. I had to rumble on it. But for the people that just tuned in, hit that playback. Take that little scroll, little mouse. Play back to the beginning of the video. You'll find out what this YouTube video is all about. I am not taking it down. I am not going to regret it's going to be up there. I want the world to know, you know, this is fucking retarded. And I don't care. I got fucking used for all these years by a compulsive liar. Let's see. Noodlies, sorry to hear this. Sorry. Yeah, well. Diane, I hear you. Everybody's saying, sorry to hear. Stalkers, hey guys, let's see. My parents were married, divorced 3 times, divorced now. I've heard it all. Sorry for your pain. Brother, you're a great guy. I'm glad you know not to fool yourself anymore. Women don't change. Well, we can't give the credit to all the guys because the guys do the same thing. So, women and guys, you know, there are some good women out there, and you know what? I will find that one good woman eventually.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason why I've been actually talking to a couple people. In particular, one person. And I had to back it off. Only reason why is because inside here, I needed to find out the reason why C left before I even considered getting into a relationship. Because I don't want that up here thinking, okay, am I going to get that callback number that I want to come back with you? But now, it's not going to happen. So that relieves me knowing and remembering all the fucking times I got fucked over.
Yeah.
When did all this happen? Noodles, if you've been watching all my YouTube videos every Friday night, you would have the understanding. I'm a good man. Yeah, thank you, Noodles. HAP, Gardens, Diane, that's someone you don't need more. Move on. Contractor, your daughters and Punky. Yes, exactly. Beginning of the year, everybody makes, what do they call that? Not rules, but...
New Year's resolutions.
Right, New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the year, I decided, all right, I'm going to end up contacting all my old friends. That's including my exes. And I'm going to make good for it. They choose not to talk to me. They choose not to talk to me. I'll let it go. But if they choose to talk to me and they want to remain friends and talk to me as friends, that's fucking going to be badass. I'll prove to them that issues I had in my life revolved around the sea.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen no more. I'm not going to allow it. It's happened way too many times. So this New Year's resolution was for me to contact a lot of old friends, and I have been doing that.
I made a couple of New Year's resolutions. They've already been broken.
Stalkers, I hear you, bud. My mom's ex-husband did it to her, cheated on her, and come back 20 times. She said she has enough, been single for 3 years until she found a new boyfriend. Congratulations, Mrs. Stalker's mom. I don't know what your name is, so I'll call you Mrs. Stalkers. Dirty
Hello, everyone in
operations,
chat.
we all agree. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of hogging the panel. Go ahead there.
No. Hey, it's your stream. I don't hog the panel. I'm just getting a cup of tea.
Missy Moo saying hello to everybody.
Yeah, I can see. So yeah, like I
Gene
said,
Chambers.
yeah, there's a lot of people in. Oh,
Yep. Alright, let's see. So Peter Kane, she lied to her husband, she lied to you, and she will lie to the next guy. I would have got rid of her a long time ago, brother. See, that's the problem. That's the problem I had. I think it enlightened me expecting when I got back with her just recently, about 2.5 years ago. I expected this to happen all this time. I was being cautious, but yet it seems like I got fucking blindsided again right around the holiday season. And I look back on some of these memories that Facebook posts and tell you what, it's quite often around the holiday and the winter seasons that this happens. So, in one way, I'm glad that I actually found out the truth, the reason why. On the other hand, I'm fucking pissed. Because somebody that I thought was a friend was not a friend. Morning, Dawn. Batchy Bubbles. Let's see. Lucky you are not alone through this next phase of your life. Friends will help you. Yes, I understand
Definitely.
that. And I have a lot of good friends out there. I made a lot of new friends with this YouTube. A lot of old friends do show up here as well. So
well, you can call me old because my birthday's at the end of the month and I'm 40. I feel like 95.
I've been there. I was in a domestic violence relationship and it almost cost me my life. She tried to kill me with her axe. If you need someone to talk to, anything better, I am here for you. Thank you very much, TJ. See, Cheryl, I said that word again. Oh, well, there's millions of Cheryls out there.
Mm-hmm.
She was not physical abusive. She was more mentally abusive.
Yeah.
She knew how to push my buttons. But see, I was smart at that. I kept my mouth shut. I tried to keep my calm. Especially when she started really hitting the nips. A fireball. Let's see. TJ, I kind of scrolled up here too quick for you. To me. Oh, right there. Alright, so we'll get this one down. The round table. What's going on? How you doing? Mama Bees. Let's see what you have to say here. Lucky you are worth more than this. this comes at a time when you have to say enough. You need to take every day and make it for you. She is a user and an abuser. Please, I implore you to walk away. Yes, I did walk away. I was preparing myself back in June when she started drinking. And I tried to get her help at that time. I sat there and I told her very nicely, I said, listen, you need some help. You're drunk. She kept on saying, I'm not drunk. There's nothing wrong with having 2-3 nips. I said, listen, it's not the fact of having 2-3 nips. You just don't know when to stop. And when you start drinking, you become mentally abusive with me. You call or text all my friends and family, and you freaking tell them my personal business. So, I tried to get her help. I even offered for both of us to go to counseling at the same time, and she chose not to go that direction. So I let it slide. She did say to me that she did seek help. I have a text stating that she was 2 weeks sober, and I was supposed to congratulate her. I didn't know I had to congratulate somebody that was 2 weeks sober that caused you a lot of heartache. She started drinking heavily even more. So I told her, this is not what I want in my relationship. You know what's going to happen. We're going to end up splitting up because it's not what I want. So I was preparing myself for that. And look what happened. It did. Let's see. I think Mama B. I think that we started off.
You're popular.
Lucky you are worth more than this. Okay. I'll write that one. Lucky's always been good to me. Most people hate me, but this guy was always fair.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Let's see. Go to court or do whatever is necessary to get her legal out of your life. God has such happiness for you. Well, I don't need to go to court to get her out of my life. She's already gone. We recently purchased a car together. And that car is half mine because I've made half the payments. But because it's legally registered to her, I have no title to it. So I got fucked over on that. But it is what it is. So the only assets that we would have together would be the vehicle. But you know what? Wash my fucking hands on it. Another thing I got fucked on by her. So, let's see. Peter Kane, when you work hard all day and the end of the day you don't want to go home, it's time to rethink your life. Exactly. And that's what I was doing a lot past few months. It came to a point where she even contacted my boss regarding some issues. And my boss said, why is she calling me? Not once, 4 or 5 times. So, hey. I even explained to my boss, I don't know, she must have been drunk. So therefore, there's some friends up in Maine that she contacted. And I was told that if I go up there, she was not welcome there because she contacted them and started problems. So, lucky I was married for 18 years and my husband cheated sold everything, took all the money and on my car and left me with his 2 kids and newborn baby. So trust, I understand, bro. You'll get through this. Yes, I understand that, yeah. Mr. Briggs.
What's
welcome.
up, Mr. Lucky?
Oh, give me a couple minutes. I'm just finishing up the chats here. Then we'll have an open panel. Project Farmer, you're all too late. I got the only good girl on the planet. She had me for 40 years. That's a good one. That's why we can't find a. That's why we can't find a poor dirt farmer. Congratulations, 40 years. Awesome. And we got Dawn over here. I'd like to do a huge shout out to Dawn. She's been a very, very big help. She's always been a help to me when Cheryl did leave. She helps me out with things around the house. It's including shit paper, including gift cards to Stop and Shop. She's always been there, always helped me out. So thank you very much, Dawn. I appreciate that. Sorry about my spelling. Diane, don't worry about it. I have a problem with my spelling and speech as well. Jeff, good morning. Just remember, let's see. Diane, Lucky, just remember we are here for you. I appreciate that. I thank you. Like I said, in my Friday night depression anxiety videos, there are 3 streets. You got the street that goes straight ahead, which is nice and smooth. That's a life. Everybody wants that nice smooth street. It's perfect. No bumps, nothing. Everything goes perfect for you. But there's a left-hand turn. That's a life as well. In that life, in that street, there's bumps. You're going to have your up and downs. You're going to have your bad days. You're going to have your good days. And that's a fact of life. Now you have a right-hand turn. That right-hand turn, that's where somebody takes a bad right-hand turn and start thinking about depression really bad, anxiety really bad, and they start talking about suicide. And they start harming themselves. Either way, how they can do it, they start harming themselves. That right-hand turn is the killer. And tell you what, I've been there, and I'm never fucking going that way again. My life is not going to be that straight road where it's going to be perfect. My life is going to be left-hand turns all the time. I'm going to have my ups and downs, bad days. I'm going to have my good days. As of today, I'm going to try like hell to take that straight road to make my life even better than it is now. I don't want these up and down days. I want a better life for myself. And I could do that. I know I can. I got rid of something, and now I'm proud of myself because I know it was not me that caused this breakup. That I was being blamed for. Because I wasn't doing shit. Deep in my heart, I know I was performing like a boyfriend would do. Helping paying with the bills. Doing what I have to do for the house. So I know it wasn't me. I'm glad I found that out this morning. Let you guys know I really have to take a piss, but I'm going to try to read these chats. I'm going to open the panel and let you guys talk a little bit. Contact, you don't need an extra trouble breaking contact if things don't work out that way you think. No contact order. I have no hardcore evidence. She was already gone out of the house. I did tell her that I was going to get a no contact order against her if she did not leave. That is the reason why she did leave. Because she knew I had the evidence against her. But she did grab what she had to do. She did leave the house. Therefore, I have no rights to get a no contact order against her. She has not threatened my life. She just made a fucking miserable one for me. Dawn, you said, I'll always have you back. Thank you very much. All right, listen, I got to stop this. You guys take the panel for a little bit. I can't not hold it no more. Be right back.
Well, Mr. Briggs, where are you anyway?
At the yard. Cause no, I mean, we're just a sec.
Well, it looks like it's just me and that crazy lorry driver now. Yep, there's a crazy lorry drivers in the house. Oh.
All right. Thanks for holding the panel for me.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Let's
just
see.
Mr. Briggs is doing what he normally does.
Nothing. All right. Make sure the next
Nothing,
lady
huh?
is
No, it's called. I do everything
traditional
around here.
person. We're beyond the age of looking for trophy wife. Exactly.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Like I said, I've been talking to this one particular woman a lot, and I had to push away a little bit. Reason why I had to push it away because I don't want to bring anybody into the drama that I have before I get into another relationship. What I'm actually looking for is a woman that's going to respect their man as well as I'm going to respect them. I'm more looking for a woman that's going to take my heart and wrap it around their heart. I'm looking for a woman that's going to be loyal, faithful, and trustfully on both ends, on my behalf and her behalf.
I can recommend you a dog. An Alsatian's good for that one.
So, needless to say, I'm not looking for no trophy wife. I'm not looking for no trophy girlfriend.
I know that. I was only pulling your chains.
Yeah, no.
don't let him kid you. He's looking for some of all that and a nipple too.
No, he needs a good lady to take care of him because he always gets on the train, forgets his underwear.
So Dawn says, I have a better vehicle coming. Yes, it's correct. I do have a beautiful, beautiful truck coming. I just have to wait for a few issues to go through, and I'll be able to have that. Willie Check, thank you for coming in. I'm on a DG phone. Hi everyone, please. That's it. That's all the chats. I responded back to everybody. My phone is going nuts over here. I don't know who it is.
So you said you bought a car with her?
Yes, that little black car that we both had. Yes.
Wait a second, though. Here's the thing. Was your name on the title as well?
No.
Oh God.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 101. Put all the bills in the ladies' names and all the good stuff in your name.
All right. So if anybody is that commented on this post I have on Facebook, I might as well answer you guys' comment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put over here. So I posted up on Facebook. Again, I will not say their name, but I did post their full name on Facebook. So, it is true that C left me for David. They both work for Vanpool. David is the driver, and C is the monitor. Now I know the true story why she left me. I got one comment in here. It says, you are better off without that whore head looking ass bitch. Another one says, sorry to hear that, Mike, but it sounds like it was for the best thing. Yes. Buddy of mine says, I'm here for you, brother. There's other fish in the sea. Trust me, I'm not looking for a fish. I'm looking for somebody that's clean.
That's a good comeback.
I can recommend a good pound. Go look for a good pound. You'll be fine.
People change, we learn, and we grow. That's correct.
Yep.
Sadly, it took close to 14 years for me to learn that I ruined my life because of this fucking bitch. I ruined the good friends I've had. I ruined the relationship I had with my daughters. because of this bitch. Also, I gotta kick myself in the ass because all of them told me to get rid of it a long time ago. And I don't know why. That's what I regret. Yes, Dawn, if you'd like to comment on it, you could comment. It does not matter. I just don't fucking care no more. I'm gonna run the link for the panel. I pretty much had to say what I had. If anybody has anything else to say, feel free to say it in the chat or come up on the panel. You do not have to have your camera on when you come up on the panel.
Shut up, you.
That's what you called reversing your backside, not yourself.
Right. So, all right. What I'm gonna do is we will go here, and we are gonna do it this way here. All right, guys. So, I said what I had to say. I don't want to have a dead channel. We're just going to be a little chat here, a little chat there. I think the panel went really well. I got a lot off my mind. I thank you for everyone that's listening and also commented. If you have any other things that you'd like to add after watching this video, please post it on the comments below. Please hit the like, hit the share. Every Friday night I host a panel. It's called Depression and Anxiety. Please be there if you know somebody, because even if you don't have depression and anxiety, that person that you know, you might be able to help them out a little bit. We're all here to help each other out during these videos. This is the reason why I come up. It's not a place to put my personal business or somebody else's personal business on social media. But you know what? The world is different these days. It's time for us to make these changes. Why hide something? Why hide yourself going to counseling? If you have something to discuss and talk about it, why hide it? Let it be known. Because there's might be somebody else out there that has the same issue or pretty damn fucking close to it. So Friday nights, 7 o'clock p.m., Depression, Anxiety. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, Mr. Briggs, and fun things with Tech Spocky.
You
Everybody
take
else
care,
in the
mate.
chat.
Nice
We'll
to see
see you all
you
later.
See you later, mate.